Hi guys, it's Anna in Warsaw. Welcome to my channel. First of all, thank you so much for warm welcome back. After a video I made last week and all your positive comments, I was very happy and it motivated me so much that here we go, there's another video next week. So I will keep doing it until you're with me, guys. This video will be about my Chanel handbags, and it won't be a collection video because the collection is like so much smaller now. So if you want to see my previous collection video, I will link it above, but this one will be this is just an eye candy because this is one of my classic bags that stayed with me, and I will tell you today why I decided to sell my classic bag, medium large. So nobody does this. Who does that? And it was in Caviar. Who does that? And you know what? I don't regret. So many of you will probably think that something's wrong with me, but I don't regret, honestly. And I thought it was just lots of money sitting on my shelf. Maybe it could have been smart to keep it in the box for another couple of years and then sell it. But I needed the money to cover some real estate investment, and I thought, well, this bag has been just sitting on the shelf, but luckily I have not lost money on selling it. So I'm with this beauty. So maybe now I will remind you which bags I own. I own two of classic flaps. One was the medium large. It was black Caviar with silver hardware. And another one was the jumbo in dark navy color. It was the single flap. So both of these bags were basically sitting on a shelf. And I think the worst was the medium large. This bag was like too stiff for me. I made a video about 2 years ago, and I will link it here, where I compared my Gucci Marmont flap. I know I would not suppose compare these two brands. Gucci will never be like Chanel. Well, maybe it will be at some point, but it's not. Especially Gucci Marmont, that is kind of discussion. Is it like a classic already, or is it still fashion handbag? I'm not sure. I think it's like bending towards being more classic now, but I bought this bag, and when I put it together with a classic flap in medium large, they were exactly the same size, but this one was just so much more comfortable. Starting from the long chain, and I could wear it crossbody, and it just fits so much more because it doesn't have the double flap and it's quite soft, so I can squeeze in everything I need in this bag. So that was a reason why I decided against my classic medium large classic flap. And also this was another reason. I bought this beautiful reissue in Paris, and I've always wanted to have ruthenium hardware. It was a funny story with buying this bag because I wanted to check out, but then I forgot about it, and I was with my friend who was buying mini classic flap in dark navy color in chevron, very beautiful bag. And we already left the boutique, and I was like, oh, luckily I did not buy anything. So good, you know, I haven't spent money. And then we went outside. It was a beautiful sunny day. It was so warm, and then I was sitting with my friend. I was like, oh, congratulations, your first Chanel handbag. And then I was like, well, wait, I wanted to check out the reissue in medium. And she was like, oh, let's go back. And I was like, oh no. And the SA brought me this reissue, and I got crazy, I got nuts. I had to have it, and I saw all the advantages of this bag that the other one, the medium large, did not have. So first, this handbag is just not much bigger in terms of frame. It's just a little bit bigger. Everybody knows it's like in between, the size is in between medium large and the jumbo, and I also made a video about this comparison. I will link it here. And so the size is in between, so it's perfect because the medium large was just too small, was fitting too small, and a jumbo on the other hand was like, had a way too long chains, way too long, so it was like hanging almost to my knee. And I'm not a short girl. I'm 5'8" in America, and I'm 174 in Europe. And this jumbo was just way, way too long. And in the same time, the medium large was like, it wasn't my size, it was just too short. So this one was always perfect. It's perfect, it hits a perfect spot on my shoulder. It's perfect crossbody, and I always loved it. I made videos about how it fits on me, and I will link all these videos above and below, so you can check it out. I won't repeat myself. But then I decided to sell both of these jumbo and medium large in classic clubs, and I was never like a big fan of Caviar. I like it on a wallet, but somehow on a bag, I'm not a big fan because it's just too shiny. I prefer my bags when they are a little bit more matte. So that was another reason. I believe this reissue is like so classic. You can't be much more classic than this reissue. It's just a perfect bag. I can see more and more YouTubers nowadays buying reissues with gold or ruthenium hardware, so they love it, and many of them still keep their medium large, but I think it's just medium large. It is considered classic, but it's more into this fashionable, in my opinion. Probably it's just my idea, and everybody else thinks something else. So this bag fits everything I need. It's just the perfect size, not too small, not too big. I don't have to like decide, put half of my things away, downsize to a smaller wallet. My wallet is not that, big anyway, but I can fit everything, and most importantly, it fits my iPhone. I have iPhone 10, but I also had iPhone 7 Plus, and it fit here perfectly without stretching this pocket. So it is also very good because it's so good when you can like easily grab your phone from the back pocket. Right now it's filled with my stuff. I can also use this pocket, which was like useless in medium large because it was just so narrow here. I can put some cash sometimes, and I do that because it just fits way more. It has burgundy lining, but I won't talk much about the sizes and everything because everybody else has done these videos already, including myself. So it's just way easier if I just link them down below. So let me know what you think. Do you think I'm crazy that I sold my medium large and haven't kept it? Like somehow I wasn't sure that this will be a bag that my daughter will love in the future. I think this one's more like me. So I believe there is no sense for me to keep a bag that will be just on a shelf. So I try to downsize my collection and just keep the pieces that will be rotated and not sit on shelves. So let me know what you think, and if you want to see another video, what would that be? Maybe a collection video, maybe a comparison of my Gucci bags. So let me know what you want for the next week. Thank you very much, and bye bye.